Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from group 5. We will present about the existence of clouds and wind. These are the members of group 5. The first is Dafa Danendra Fairuza, and the second one is Amar Arifin, and the last Abdul Jabbar Hasan Adam. The first part is Al-Quran and meteorological studies. Western scientists have been describing meteorological phenomena since 300 years ago. Meanwhile, the Quran, with its scientific miracles, has hinted at various meteorological phenomena since 1400 years ago, including the process of cloud formation and rain. Meteorology itself is the study of the atmosphere and various processes in it, such as wind movement, air pressure, and cloud formation. Several verses in the Quran discuss this phenomenon, such as Surah Ar-Rum verse 48, which describes the wind as a driver of clouds until it finally rains. Surah An-Nur verse 43 adds details on how clouds gather, accumulate, and produce rain and ice. This is Surah An-Nur verse 43. Auzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Alam tara anna Allah yuzji sahaban summa yu'allifu bainahum summa yaj'aluhu rukaman fatara al-wadqa yakhruju min khilalihi wa yunazzilu minas samaa'i min jibalin fiha min baradin fayusibu bihi man yasha'u wa yasrifuhu 'an man yasha'u yakadu sana barqihi yadhhabu bil absar. It means, do you not see that Allah directs the clouds slowly, then gathers them, then makes them pile up, so you see rain coming out of their gaps? He also sends down grains of ice from the sky, i.e. from clouds like mountains. He causes it to fall on whom he wills and turns it away from whom he wills. The brilliance of its lightning almost takes away the sight. Surah An-Nur verse 43. And next, Surah Ar-Rum verse 48. Auzubillahi minasyaitonirrajim. Allahul ladzi yursilur riyaha fatusiru sahaban fayabsutuhu fis samai kayfa yasha'u wa yaj'aluhu kisafan fatara al-wadqa yakhruju min khilalihi فإذا أصاب به من يشاء من عباده إذا هم يستبشرون. It means it is Allah who sends the winds, and they move the clouds, and He spreads them out in the sky as He pleases, and He makes them come together, and you see the rain coming out of their cracks. So when He sends it down upon His servants whom He wills, immediately they rejoice. Surah Ar-Rum verse 48. And then this is the difference in Surah Ar-Rum verse 48 and An-Nur verse 43. There is a slight complementary difference between the two verses about the process of rainfall above, where in Surah An-Nur verse 43 the processes can be summarized as follows: clouds move, then gather, then clump or overlap, and then rain or snow falls on the earth. It can be said that if Surah Ar-Rum verse 48 describes the classification of clouds, Surah An-Nur verse 43 explains the process of precipitation. And the presentation will be continued by my friend Dafa.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself first. My name is Dafa Danindra Fairuza from Group 5. Gonna continue our presentation about types of wind in the Quran. The first is Ariyah As-Sakinah, or we call calm wind. The characteristic speed is 0 to 1 kilometer per hour, and the effect is does not cause movement, smoke remains upright. And the second is Arya al-Ayiba, or the gentle wind. The speed is 1.6 to 40 kilometer per hour, And the effect is most lifts can propel sailing boats. And the third, Aria Ashi Shadida or strong wind. The speed is 40 to 50 km per hour, and the effect is move branches produces a whistling sound. And the fourth is Aria Al Haiba or storm wind. The speed is around 80 km per hour, and the effect is can topple small trees. Okay, next. The fifth is ARR or the severe storm wind. The speed is around 90 km per hour, and the effect is uproot large trees accompanied, accompanied by roaring sounds. And the sixth is Al Katifa or the super strong storm wind. The speed is around 100 km per hour, and the effect is can destroy building and the sink ships. Okay, then the next is seven. The seven is Aarar al Atiyah or the hurricane. The speed is up to 120 km per hour, and the effect is causes destruction in the cities. And the last, the eighth is Al Aair, the massive hurricane. The speed is can reach 500 km per hour, and the effect is accompanied by heavy rain, massive waves, and the extreme natural disaster. Okay, the next topic is there are two types of clouds. The first one is horizontal stretching clouds or as-suhub al-basatiyah al-mumtadah ufukiyan. The example cloud is like cirrus, alt altostratus, and stratocumulus. And the second is cloud clumpy that is vertical or as-suhub ar-rukamiyah al-mumtadah ar-ra'siyah. The example is the example cloud is cumulus, cumulonimbus, and nimbus stratus. Next, the next is rain formation process. The first state is mentioned in the Arum verses 48. It is Allah who sent the wind. The process is air bubbles from in the oceans burst and cause water particles to shoot up into the sky. And then the salt-rich particles are transported by the wind into the atmosphere and from clouds by collecting water vapor. This process is referred to as water trapping. And the second stage is mentioned in the same two, Arum verses 48. Then the wind moved the clouds and Allah spread them out in the sky. The process is clouds are from water vapor condensing around salt or dust particles. Since water grains are uh, very small is 0.01 to 0.02 millimeter. Clouds can hang in the air, and then clouds stretch across the sky and cover the Earth's surface. And the third stage is mentioned in An-Nur verses 43. Then you see raindrops coming out of the cracks. The process is water particles around grains of salt or dust thicken and form raindrops. And then raindrops become heavier than air and falls to the ground as a rain.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Today, let me introduce myself. My name is Abdul Jabbar Hassan, and I am from Group 5. I'm from Group 5. Today, we're going to speak about something called water cycle, the benefit of wind and clouds. What is that? That inter interconnectedness of natural element is essential life on Earth, which is process intelligent that distribution availability of fresh water. Okay, there is something called in this theory in Surah Al-A'raf says أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وهو الذي يرسل الرياح بشرا بين يدي رحمته حتى إذا قلت سحابا ثقالا سقناه لبلد ميت فأنزلنا به الماء فأخرجنا به من كل الثمرات كذلك نخرج الموتى لعلكم تذكرون صدق الله العظيم. That mean is verse the underscore Allah Rowley as the intentator of natural beyond that yield substances of life. Okay, we go to the point called rain sources of essential nutrients. What is that? Scientific studies reveal the rain does more than deliver water, which is approximately 150 million tons of fertilizer this second from the sky with a rain, only with water operated, but also with merfolk, mersic, remittent, connectant, essential natural like nitrogen, phosphor, and also potassium. There is two type of wine rolly. The first one called pollination, and also pollination that theory came also from Quran and Surah Al-Hijr, which is wine rolly and adding pollination, which is correct cortical cortical for planets and agriculture. The second one is neutral transport. What is the neutral transport? Wine cries, miracle, salties, and vital clouds, unbaining rainfall that this is natural, the land fostering and sustaining ecosystems. That's from me. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I hope I do presentation very well. Thank you for attention. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. See you again.
We are finished to our presentation. If there are any questions, you can chat or text in group, and then don't forget to rate us. Okay, the end. This is the end of slide. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.